Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen and I believe in dragons. And what is actually the origin of the world? Everything is so mysterious. Everything, ever since that I can see this world with a dragon eye, I could only see much more mystery. Actually, much more questions that I had before. I mean, there are so many questions that I had because I can see much more, I can feel much more. With everything that I touch, I can feel a soul. It's so new for me in 15 years ago. Um, and I just was exploring this world like a newborn. Um, and then my dragon guardian showed itself, and it was wow revealing. A bit later, a dragon goddess showed herself, and that was even more revealing. And with every visit that I had from dragons, the more questions that I had, the more questions. They didn't solve it; it was only getting more confusing. The dragons did not really respond to my questions back in the day. Now they do, because I discovered the answers from the questions myself. For example, how this world is made, what kind of energy it has, and yeah, what made life, who is God, how are humans made. I mean, of course, it goes hand in hand with science, but the answers, um, this this world, as I discover it, is around us. Around us is a closed gate. It's closed portal. No entities that should not be here are not allowed. Only us. And unfortunately, that is also the case for the dragon. The dragon is gone and will not come back. The dragon, and that makes me sad, of course. The dragon does not belong anymore in this site, in this gate. And we have, yeah, it's difficult to accept that, but it's true. The only the only thing that they can do is manipulate it and travel through it, but they need permission, and this permission needs to come from someone who is born with human but also a draconic energy, which are you. And it has to be awakened with your permission. The dragon can do nothing here anymore unless it's with your permission from someone who is born here on this earth, on this place. Um, and I also discovered something with the visit of the second dragon god that was only a part of it, just a tiny little piece of it, and I was going insane for feeling that amount of power. It was more than dragon energy. It was huge, and so it actually made me a bit more insane. And if I had questions before, now I have had a book filled with questions, because this dragon god does not fulfill your questions. I mean, this dragon god, of course, I talk about him a lot because he is actually around us. He is the void. He is the dragon's gate. He is the waters. He is Leviathan, and he is around us everywhere. We are living in his belly, and that is revealing actually. What is Tiamat then? Tiamat is in this realm, in actually also on the other realms, where nature, where the earth blows, where everywhere where there are trees like this is Tiamat, and Pangu, they are the rulers of that. But Leviathan, that is something totally different. He can do whatever he wants, and he visits us because he finds ourselves fascinating, and that is a very good sign. If he thinks that you are a fascinating specimen, and so he wants to visit you to know what you are and to know what to expect from the day that you will stand before him if you want to enter the dragon's gate. So that is very interesting if gods visit you, and sometimes you might not even realize that your god is actually watching you. And that is not to mean something creepy or something. No, it's something very good. If dragon gods come to you, that means that care they care about you. You don't need to fear the dragon gods. You need to be happy once they are there. Of course, with Leviathan's visit to me, I've seen hell itself. I've seen so many things that I didn't want to see. Yeah, I changed a lot. That is why I can now say I can see this world with dragon eyes, and I can think also with a draconic thought. If I let my human self sleep and let the dragon take over, I will eventually know more. And sometimes it hurts to see this human world, that they are tearing this apart. And to be one myself, of course, I am a human being, and sometimes it's, yeah, I sometimes feel ashamed. I should not, but I sometimes feel ashamed to be one of them. And that is actually a bit crazy. You should not be ashamed for who you are. You are born like you, and you have to live your life how you should feel it, how you want it. Um, but this world, like, that I see, if you can sense it right, you can sense Tiamat, but you can also sense Leviathan that is surrounding Tiamat. You know, the dragon gods, all of them, make a perfect balance. And this balance is creating life. How does humans how are humans born? They are, of course, not made or something like that. We humans were just primates, and yeah, we evolved. Nothing more to it. There is no mystery to that. To dragons, that is totally different. And we have been given this ability of seeing through the realms. But with dragon eyes, you have this new sensor that you can feel, and that you are seeing through the gates, that you are also feeling through the gates. The thing is, my brothers and sisters, that with the touch of the dragon, you have given the abilities of the dragon, and those are the abilities of a traveler that can see and especially feel what is going around, what is going on around them. It's they because dragons are citizens of so many gates further on, so they are on that side, and now the dragon is on this side once more, but in a disguise. So they are not allowed here, but in this way the dragon soul will be present towards you. You are their key, and you can also see this world with dragon eyes if you want it, if you have this desire to do so. My brothers and sisters, this is not a child's play. This is something that you need to explore once the dragon god is with you. It's, like I said, a very good thing that a dragon god visits you, because Tiamat visits me because of this connection and love, but Leviathan was visiting me because of this fascinating specimen that I don't like to say this, and I don't want to brag, but if Leviathan comes to you, then it means that you are a very special person, because you can be sensed by him so far away. Of course, your dragon god or goddess, the one that has awakened you, will be coming to you, and that will eventually only be out of love. The love that they have for you. A dragon has a lot of love, and sometimes it's difficult actually to let people understand how high a dragon's love can be. But I know somewhere that you know what a dragon love is, that it will not be, it won't be gone, it will be forever. Also, a dragon god or goddess will love you very, very much. But Leviathan was not the one that awoke me. Of course, he allowed it, but Leviathan was just curious. They can be also curious. And of course, I didn't like it when he was there. Of course, somewhere I was, but like whatever he showed me, my own demons, everything that I feared, it changed my life forever. Became a vegan out of it. It was just so powerful that I will never forget the power and energy of Leviathan, and every energy that is surrounding our realms, this realm that is the sky above, the earth below, as above so below. It's just totally revealing once you know what is actually, but once you can discover the mystery behind the trees, the mystery behind the forest, the mystery behind every element, behind every tree, behind spirits and gates. If you reveal all of these and all of what gods truly are, what are gods? Gods that I do not never say to anyone that they need to believe in them, because it's the gods that decide for themselves who will believe, because they will manifest themselves before us, not in a physical way, but in a spiritual way. And it will be felt by you alone, because you have draconic energy, and this draconic energy needs to learn, just like a child. That is why your guardian as well is with you, to let you learn, to let you be guided in the direction of the dragon realms. Leviathan. If he, of course you cannot be prepared for his visit. Of course you can never be prepared for a visit from a dragon god. Your guardian already has such amount of energy. So imagine a god. This is nature. They are nature. And it's unfortunate to see, of course, that the dragon is not anymore here, that the dragon is gone and they choose it for themselves. And but towards you, they are still here. A dragon which, or someone who follows the dragon, or someone who can feel them, is never truly alone. Never. And so, yeah, you will also try to sense everything, try to sense the dragon god, try to sense the dragons around you. And that is also what our path is all about. To know more, to evolve, and to know what this world is made, so that these humans just don't realize whatever is happening around them, and that actually the gods have the shape of a dragon. I mean, so my brothers and sisters, this has been a giant journey for me. I mean, big journey. Have traveled a lot in the spiritual realms that I actually didn't want, but I was following my dragon. And yeah, and as long as you are here, the dragon is also here, present on this place. My brothers and sisters, be blessed.